Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So now in this lecture, we're going to be taking a look at the SSL. But before going up directly into that, I first want to tell you what SSL is. So SSL basically stands for Secure Socket Layer. Now, when you type in an address and then you hit .com, either you should see this not secure or you will see this secure. So if you just type in your domain, and before your domain you just type in https://, all right, and then you hit enter, you will see that there will be a padlock sign or the lock sign right here telling you that this site is actually secure. But if in fact you remove this S from here and then you hit enter, it will tell you that this is not secure. So this means that this is not secure. Now, why is it telling us that this is not secure? So first of all, we have to understand when we type in an address, what happens. So when you type basically an address, then that address is actually sent to the router, and then that address is processed via your ISP, your internet service provider, and then that address is sent to the server. So then this address is actually sent to the Bluehost server, and then the server responds that onto the internet service provider, and then to your router, and then to your computer. So basically there are a lot of things that is happening. When you type in an address, that is sent to your router, then to your internet service provider, and then to the server itself. So basically, if a website is not secure, then that means that all the information you will be entering, so like let's suppose that if you will be entering your name, your email, and then you will be clicking on send over here, then all this information will pass through your internet service provider. And if anyone is also using the same internet connection on your same router, then he might be able to access that information, and then he will read that information, that what is actually written there. But if you will go and you will use the https:// and then you hit enter, and then now you will come here and you will enter the information, then that information will actually be encrypted. And if anyone just somehow gets access to your router and he just like wants to read the information, then he will not be able to read that information because that will be encrypted. So it is actually really much recommended that you do have the SSL, and SSL websites are also preferred on Google. So if you want to increase your search engine optimization, then it is also recommended to have the SSL. Now, Bluehost luckily provides us the SSL. What I want you to do is to just go into your My Sites over here, and then I want you to go to the Manage Sites, and in the security, if you just go here, you can see that we have got this SSL from Let's Encrypt, and that is switched to on. And that is why when we type in the HTTPS, there is not error given to us. Similarly, now if you were to open up a website that does not have the SSL in there and you will add the HTTPS, your Chrome browser will give you an error that you cannot access this website. So if you are getting this lock sign, then that means that the SSL is working. But for some reason, I want you to enforce the HTTPS. So if you will now turn this to on, then if any user just directly goes into HTTP only and he just hit enter, then you can see that this is not secure, all right? But now there might be a caching issue, so if I just write here no cache is equals to 2 and I just hit enter, now you can see that it will be automatically, the user will be automatically sent to the HTTPS without the need of just writing the HTTPS. So I would highly recommend you to enforce the HTTPS because your SSL is working. Not only that, there is another plugin that I want you to add, and now once you are actually logged in, now what I want you to do is to just go into the plugins and then just click add new. Now once you have clicked here, now what you need to do is to just search for this plugin, that is the SSL. Just hit enter and you should see a plugin called Really Simple SSL. I want you to go ahead and install this plugin on your website. Once you have installed this plugin on your website, now what you need to do is to just activate this plugin. And you can activate this plugin by just going into the installed plugin, and you should see this really simple SSL. Just hit activate, and this plugin will just like manage everything on your website. So what you need to do is to just hit activate the SSL, and now the SSL will be handled by them. So let's suppose that if there is any HTTP based image on your website and that is not being loaded with the HTTPS, then this plugin will do the job and you do not have to do anything. This will also do the 301 redirect. So if anyone actually visits the website without the SSL like HTTP, then this will automatically just like redirect him to the HTTPS. Now it is highly recommended to change it to HTTPS so that if anyone is just like entering like information, then that will be encrypted and hackers will not be able to read that information. And also the HTTPS is really very necessary in terms of the search engine optimization. So that was all about the SSL. Now we are fully done with it, and now you can see that it says connection is secure.